I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It's just so good to be with you on the program. I trust you've got your cup of tea or your cup of coffee. I want to speak to you today about something that will lift your spirit. If you go to the Old Testament, to the book of Deuteronomy, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, the 5th book. And if you turn with me to chapter 32, I'm just going to read a few verses. Listen to this. He found him in a desert land and in a wasteland, a howling wilderness. He enriched him and he instructed him. That's me and you. He found us in a wasteland. Not so? I can see some of you nodding your head. He found us when we were desperate, destitute, lost, hopeless, in depression, fear, and anxiety. He kept him as the apple of his eye. You are the apple of God's eye. Yes, you are. As an eagle stirs up its nest, hovers over its young, spreading out its wings, taking them up, carrying them on its wings. So the Lord alone led him, and there was no foreign god with him. You and I have rejected every foreign god, haven't we? We really have. We've given Jesus everything. You know, folks, they tell me that an eagle, when the little eaglet gets ready and it grows up and it starts to get wings and it's ready to fly, and it's standing on the edge of the cliff, and mother eagle comes home and she starts to throw out the down out of the nest. Then she starts throwing out the little twigs. Then she throws out the big twigs. And then she pushes her little eaglet off the edge of the cliff. And as that little eaglet starts tumbling down towards earth, and it's not flying, she swoops down and she catches that eaglet on the top of her wings. This is what I've been told. This is what I'm reading. And she takes that eaglet in perfect love right up into the high places and drops him again until he starts to fly. Isn't it amazing how God uses all these illustrations? You see, sometimes you and I need to get out of the nest and or maybe out of the boat and start walking on the water. And it's not easy. It requires a lot of faith just to step out over the edge, not knowing whether you're going to make it or not. But the Lord knows. He never lets you go over the edge before you're ready. We just go on to verse 13. He made him to ride in the heights of the earth. There we are. That he might eat the produce of the fields. That he made him to draw honey from the rock and oil from the flinty rock, curds from the cattle and milk from the flock, with fat of lambs and rams of the breed of Bashan, and goats with the choicest wheat, and you drank wine, the blood of the grapes. The Lord wants to bless you and me. He doesn't want to punish us. Sometimes we have to learn a lesson, and it's a hard one. Like the mother eagle, it's time now to go over the edge. No, but I don't want to go yet. No, you have to, because I won't be here to feed you always. And then a little bit of a nudge, and over you go. And you say, Lord, I'm sunk, I'm finished. No, he's right there. So you might be going through a hard time. I will never leave you, and I will never forsake you. Isn't that wonderful news? Doesn't matter how hard it gets. He says, you are the apple of my eye. But Lord, why are you allowing this to happen to me? Well, I don't say he caused it, but maybe through it, he's going to teach you and I a good lesson. And I know that as a farmer. Many a time I've had to say, Lord, if you don't help me, I'm done. And he's helped me every time. Until next time, God bless you. Goodbye.